Hey guys, welcome to the Stanley parable. Yep, that's right. Today we're playing it. Let's begin. I played one game of this where, like, I did everything the guy asked me to.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Wow.
Stanley was happy.
What a no-life.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh, no.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Great. Let's get going, guys.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is the Stanley parable. Pretty cool game. Let me get my controller. I think it's better to play with that. Nice painting. Oh no, somebody spilled coffee on the floor. Janitor! Wow.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I really have to? Why would I do that? I would not.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, that's probably what he wanted. Or maybe he wanted to be mean to you and not listen to you at all.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Whee. Nah, I don't want to go back.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredibly wasn't 5 years ago.
What? That is totally rude and uncalled for.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Clearly.
Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No, I don't want to. Never, 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 never.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
You know what? I don't like you, Mr. Narrator.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, he did not.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Can I walk through this door? No. Okay. I'll go to the blue door then.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
No!
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yep.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end,
Great.
it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I'm really tempted to go through one of these doors, but I really want to go through that one. I want to go through here, but I want to go that one. I want to go here. I want to go out and go through here. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I'll give it a 5.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And
Great.
to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
So do I go through here again?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No,
Perfect.
not
Let me
really.
boot it up.
Ooh, yeah, I can't wait. A new game.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Amazing.
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course,
go.
the message
Come on,
of the
baby.
game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Go, baby, go. Follow your dreams.
You heartless bastard. Did you
What?
do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
He
can't
wanted to
think
go.
of a
I let him
single
go.
thing that might improve the experience
He's
for
the one
me.
that wanted to go there. I'm
even
not
going to try.
stopping him.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease
Really?
the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes,
Wonder what it is.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Ooh, I can't wait, guys. I wonder what the new game's gonna be. Or like another person's game, I guess. That's what he said anyway.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Minecraft.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
I can tell this house is gonna be pretty ugly after you, even before you're done building it.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I don't know. Scary. Oh yeah, guys, I'm thinking of
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh yeah, guys, I was thinking of making a video on Minecraft or another game. I don't know what other game yet.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nope, sorry. I don't have a light.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
New game? This game I get, maybe we should decide. Like, I'll decide what game I'd rather play. This game, Minecraft, or the new game that he's talking about. Oh! Is this what I think it is? Yes.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Yes!
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself.
Old stuff.
What is this game
it's all
even
back,
supposed
guys.
to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Wait, oh. Okay. Let's go see here. I'll take my coffee mug with me if I can. Oh, man. I would have broken it anyway.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I've done this puzzle before.
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer.
What's this place? What the heck? Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. These are the other these are the below offices, aren't they, in the Stanley Parable? Oh, I think they are. I think it is. These look so bad. Or maybe this is the old design of the old game. I'm not sure because I didn't play it. Guys, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. I might play a game, try to get a different ending. Wait a minute, what? What's this?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Am I waiting in? Oh wait, no, hold on. Alright guys, that's the end. Hope you liked this game of the Stanley Parable. And yeah, I will probably play this game in the future to try to get a different ending. But that's all for now. Bye!